enough can route.
Hmm.
And then on Sundays, he's help battle it and lost and be paid. Are we ready, Mike?
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay, I'm Ray Lockwood. I'm the chairman of the Cayuga County Industrial Development Authority. This is Mike Miller, our executive director. Andy Reinflesh is on our IDA board. Tracy Barrier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're hiding. He's kind of our secretary. You want to introduce yourself and then we'll turn it over to Mike to read the presentation.
Yep, Christian Bernal, Senior Executive Vice President with Burn Dairy / Sonbyrne Sales.
Marshall Wynn, Burn Dairy as well.
Mike Wooster from Union Springs School District.
Mary Grattan, Town of Veroli's Planning Board.
Okay, I'll turn it over to Mike. We'll have him read the presentation. Then I'll ask Bernie to give us an update on what their plans are.
Yes.
Thank you, and bear with me as I read through this here. So
Bear in mind, we're being recorded.
Purpose, pursuant to and in accordance with General Municipal Law, Section 859A, the Cayuga County IDA is conducting this public hearing in connection with a certain proposed project more fully defined below, to be undertaken by the agency for the benefit of Sonbyrne Sales, Inc., for itself and or on behalf of MC Owasco LLC. The agency published a notice of public hearing, and the citizen and mailed a copy of the notice of public hearing to each affected tax jurisdiction. An affidavit of publication and proof of mailing are attached and available. Sonbyrne Sales, Inc., for itself and or on behalf of MC Owasco LLC, has submitted an application to the agency requesting that the agency consider undertaking a project consisting of one, the acquisition of by the agency of a leasehold interest in approximately 5.45 acres of real property located at 1 Eagle Drive, Aurelius, Cayuga County, New York, from the existing approximately 45,000 square feet of existing warehouse and office spaces and related external site improvements, parking, signage, and curbage located thereon, where are leased for operation by Sonbyrne Sales. 2, the planning, design, construction, renovation, rehab, and reconstruction of certain improvements to the existing improvements, including approximately 31,700 square foot addition to house commercial bakery equipment and expanded warehouse spaces, all for the purposes of operators' continued operation thereof as a grocery and dry goods production, warehousing, and distribution facility. 3, the acquisition and installation in and around the existing improvements and improvements of certain machinery, equipment, and other items of tangible personal property. 4, entering into a straight lease transaction, pursuant to which the agency will retain a leasehold interest in the facility for a period of time and sublease such interest in the facility back to the company. It is contemplated that the agency will acquire and or retain the leasehold interest in the facility as applicable and lease the facility back to the company. The company and Sonbyrne Sales, Inc. will own and operate the facility during the term of the leases respectively. The agency contemplates it will provide financial assistance to the company in the form of a sales and use tax exemption for purchases and rentals related to the project, and B, partial real estate property tax abatement structured through a pilot agreement. Going financial assistance and the agency's involvement in the project are being considered to promote the economic welfare and prosperity of residents of the county of Cayuga. Based upon information provided by the company in its application, the project will involve an approximately $8.1 million capital investment by the company, along with the payment of new revenues for the benefit of the affected taxing jurisdictions. The agency estimates the following amount of financial assistance to be provided by the company. Real estate tax abatement savings of $372,181 and sales tax savings of $299,428 for a total of $671,609. This time, we can open this up for public comment.
Okay. Well, I'll now declare the public hearing open. If Vern would like to give a presentation and an overview of the project.
Yes. I'm just gonna put this up, I didn't bring an easel. Christian Burnell, Burn Dairy, as I said before. As Mike had said, we're currently there, 45,000 square foot warehouse, One Eagle Drive. You guys know where it is, over by Johnson Paper. The white right here is the 45,000 square foot piece. We're proposing to add 31,700 square feet to the back of the building. From my understanding, I bought this from Mr. Potter back in 2014. There was 3 phases to this property from what I was always told. Phase 1 was what was there. He did phase 2 and added on, you can see it. And phase 3, there was enough room on the 5.4 acre site for this addition to max the site out. 5.4 acre site, so this would max the building footage out on that site. We're closing our bakery in Syracuse, in the city of Syracuse, Shelby Donuts. We've outgrown it. The bakery area is about 4,000 to 5,000 square feet, 1 production line. So with our growth of stores, if you've all seen, now we're up to 79 stores, soon to be 80, soon to be 84, and another 4 or 5 in progress right now. We're gonna move 2 donut lines, some of the equipment's in there, specialized automated donut lines, made from Belshaw out of Washington State. Very expensive, $2 million worth of equipment. So we're gonna go from 1 line where we are now, outgrew the space, gonna put 2 lines in here. Approximately 10,000 square foot of the 31 will be used for the bakery addition, manufacturing. The other 20,000, while we're doing this, as you know, it's cost effective to add the building at the time. We're growing, rapidly, since 10 years there. We're gonna add the rest will be warehouse space. Okay, it works wonderfully here because now we're centralized rather than having something in Syracuse in here. We're gonna increase, I believe, over 16 employees in 3 years. Additionally, be approximately 8 employees. BOCES does lease out this office space right here. Right now, the current office space, I used to be there actually, but we put an addition in Elbridge. So there is a small part that we lease out, about 5,000 square feet to BOCES there. But this will build out this property. We also own more property around the whole separate piece we bought when we bought this, for something future. Hopefully in the next couple of years, we'll have future plans in front of us, but that's how, right now, we did receive planning board approval last night, the town of Rios. They've been wonderful to work with. So that was done last night, contingent upon Barton and Judas's engineering letter, which we've already responded back. And actually this morning, he said it's acceptable. So we'll be putting in a speedies permit for NOI to move some dirt. We're looking to move dirt, hopefully around after we do closing here, around May 12th. Move some dirt there. Foundations before June 1st. Buildings gonna arrive second week of July. Hainer Hoyt's already in the process of getting everything ready. As soon as all this stuff is done, we'll pull the trigger on the equipment, the order. There's such long lead times of this stuff.
Yeah.
But we'd like to be open before Christmas, the conversion, moving the bakery before the first of the year.
Are you going to use local labor to the best you can?
To the best we can, yes, and we did get a variance or waiver for that. However, we did pull the numbers, and it's not Cayuga County, but I think close to 75 to 80% of our labor is from Onondaga County, right?
That's
Just because of the lack of Cayuga County labor. We did agree, our electrician did agree to pull from the local union, electrical union, based here locally, and he's gonna put in, I guess he put in a request for Cayuga County laborers. Okay, so yes, we are. It'll be all local guys that we've used, Hainer Hoyt, they built every milk plant we've had. Right, 50 years, we have 50-year relationship with these guys.
Yeah.
Specialized equipment, again, there's no out-of-state people. Everyone is basically Onondaga, Cayuga, or Oswego County. So yes, we will.
Good. Question?
Good.
Oh, it's nice to see the growth.
Yeah.
This should continue.
What'll happen now? Are we just hoping for a few more minutes? We'll bring that back before our next board meeting for final approval, correct, Mike? And that will be on the 24th of April at 4 p.m. At our soil and water building, if you want to be present. Anybody?
And then after that, that gets formally approved that night, and then it goes on to councils.
Yes.
I've talked to my attorney, we have in-house counsel. Who's done lots of these with a lot of new plans, so
Yeah.
he's done lots of these IDA things, Cortland County, Onondaga County, Portland 3 times now. He's very familiar with the process.
Yeah, it should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it is, yeah, I talked to him yesterday about it.
There's always the thing, if there is any written or email comments that come in between now and then, you know, they will be presented and formally recorded.
Yep.
Kind of funny with these things, you either get like nobody or you get a whole crowd.
Just like my stores, believe me.
Yeah.
Well aware of the crowds. Hit or miss.
Yeah.
This was in the village of Aurora, it'd be a crowd.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if there's no other further comments and questions, I'll call the hearing to an end. Thank you, people, for coming.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Any questions,
Good
Mike
luck
knows
with
how to
your
get ahold of me anytime. Thank you guys for your support,
Yes.
much appreciated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pass it on to the Burton family.
Oh, and thanks for your business.
Yeah.
No, we all need jobs.
Thank you.
Hello?
Thank you.
How are you? Hello? That's
Both of us.